Hey guys, today I wanted to go over how to do what I'm asking for in this assignment. So I'm going to give you a really basic example. Yours can be basic as well, or you can be more creative. You can use cups or rings or whatever you want to do. But I'm just going to do a basic paper model of what I am looking for. Okay, so here is my basic game board that I have come up with. Okay, and so I just took a regular 8.5 by 11 paper. I think it was a roll of tape, and I drew around the outsides of it, and I did that 3 times, and I made 3 circles on my paper. Okay, so this is my game. And to win my game, we're going to toss a penny, and if the penny lands part way at least into a shaded area, that counts as a win. Okay, so if it was a carnival game, you would get a prize. Okay, so that's going to be my winning. So this is my game board. So that's one thing I expect to see from you is your game board. Okay, the next thing you have to do is figure out the theoretical probability. So what's the probability of someone winning your game? Okay, so in my case, I have my 3 shaded areas. And so I would want to take their areas, okay, so areas of the circles, and I would divide it by my rectangle, okay, or the paper sheet, because geometric probability is what you're looking for, that shaded area over the entire thing, okay, so I have 3 times pi r squared, and I measured my circles, and their diameter was 3.5. And so if I cut 3.5 in half, I get 1.75. Okay. And so I'm going to have 3 pi r squared. And then this is a 8.5 by 11 rectangle. And so this is how I find my geometric probability. So I take 3 times 3.14 times 1.75 squared, and I divide that by 8.5 times 11. Okay, so I get approximately 31%. Okay, this will be different for everyone's. Okay, you may not have a circle, you may just have rectangles, that's fine. You may have triangles or something. Okay, but that's just the process. You take your shaded area over your total. So 31%. So this is my geometric probability, and it's the theoretical, right? It's what should happen. So about 3 times out of 10 I should hit or win a prize. Now, something else I asked you was to decide, is this game in favor of the player? Is it in favor of the carnival, or is it 50-50? Okay, so in my case, I have a 3 out of 10 chance of winning, and so that does not favor the player. Okay, this one favors the carnival. Okay, and so that's one of the other questions I wanted you to answer. Okay, so the geometric probability, and does it favor the player, the carnival, or is it a 50-50 kind of thing? Okay, then I also asked you to do 10 trials, okay, of yours to look at the experimental probability. So what I decided my game was, is I would throw a penny. I stood back from my table, threw a penny, and see if it landed in the shaded area or the non-shaded area. Okay, so in this case, it would have been a no. And I did that again and again until I got to 10. Okay, and I made a little chart as I was going. Okay, so somewhere you need to show me that you did 10 trials. And okay, to find theoretical probability, we just take the number of successes. So in this case, it would be me getting my penny at least partially in the shaded area. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I did it 6 times successfully out of 10. Okay, so that's 0.6. So in this case, whoops, that wasn't theoretical, I'm sorry. That's my experimental. So this case, I actually did twice as good as I was supposed to. Okay, so will your experimental probability ever be the same as your theoretical? It could be. Okay, more than likely it won't be, but we are just testing it out and seeing what happens. Okay, so how you can turn this in. You could do a video like I just did, explaining what your game board is, what you did, and you show me your information. You could create your game board on Google Slides if you wanted, and then just show me the chart that you did it by hand somewhere. Okay, you could go to the gizmos, I guess, and kind of do your own little thing there. Just a lot of different ways you could do this. Okay, so I don't care as long as you show me your game board, your geometric probability, the theoretical. Okay, then you show me your results of your 10 trials and the resulting experimental probability. So hopefully that clears up any questions that you have, but if you do have more questions, please let me know and I will talk with you later.